And welcome back to more Animal Crossing New Horizons. There's a present over there. It's gonna take a long time to drift over here. I don't know if I should wait for it. And the last time we tried out mystery tours and made two new friends, Bertha and Rodeo. And apparently they're gonna come to our island. So that's something to look forward to in the coming days. Pierce also told us that he saw someone that he didn't recognize, and I've been keeping an eye out, and I still have no clue what the heck he's talking about, because I have not seen any strange visitors. Not even like Gulliver or someone. I'm jealous of the people who got like Gulliver day 1 or day 2, because I have seen pictures of people who already have met Gulliver. And yeah, I'm slightly jealous. I don't think there are any special visitors to my island. I really want to meet like the Able sisters because they're some of my favorite characters, and I am honestly pretty eager in having their shop open up. Again, because favorites. Got the Lathers, and hopefully Celeste will join too soonish, but a few major characters do seem to be missing though, which is something I feel like I should go into at some point. Right now we're asking blah blah blah. I'd like to donate. Right, oh yeah, oh you'll make a donation, thank you so much for helping us. Right now we're asking for two kinds of donations, hardwood and iron nuggets. Okay, you brought in... My goodness, you brought in the rest of what we need. Are you really going to donate all the remaining materials? Oh my goodness, this means we have everything we need to get started on the shop. As a thank you, please have some terry cloth shorts. One more thing, since we have all the materials we need and can start construction on the shop, we'd like you to, a key figure in making this happen, to pick out the perfect location for the new shop. Place that shop construction kit wherever you like, and we'll get started on construction. I'm so excited to see the location you pick for us. So for the sake of, thinking about the residents of my island, because they don't have vaulting poles like I do, we are gonna put it where I was originally considering putting it, or where I was, retroactively considering putting the museum later on, right above here. It's really close to my house, actually. I don't know if it'll let me. About here. I might move it to the main island once we get bridges established. I should also do this, get it out of my inventory. Sure. Let's see what the shop looks like, actually. Looks cranny. Very, very retro. Yeah, I'm really close to the shop, so I can sell things really easily. This is where the shop will go. I bet this island is about to become a whole lot livelier. So we need to check the recycling bin because those oranges might end up there. I also need to still plant the pears. Also, can I not shimmy past this? I could have sworn you could. So let us tell Timmy, was it Tommy, the good news. That he has a store location. Jonathan, you put up the shop construction kit. We've got our work cut out for us if we're going to open by tomorrow, but I can't wait. So I should clarify something. For the record, I looked up how to move things. So once we get, like, the way I see it is once we get, like, all the tools that are at our disposal, I plan to really go nuts with relocating everything to my liking. How much that will be on video is a whole nother discussion for another time, but I do want to, I do really want to, basically at some point really customize my town, just go really nuts with moving everything again, all these placements right now are very temporary. So we'll have to see in the future where everything ends up being. Again, if it doesn't happen in the Let's Play, as a reminder, they are planning to do periodic updates to this game. So basically, whenever there's an update, we'll obviously jump back in. This is way more than 15. And whenever there's an update, we'll jump back in, show off what's been added by me, and so on. There's the can I caught. I just wanted to put it there so I would remember to talk about the succulent DIY project. Because there's like outdoor decorating too. You can put things outside now. So the possibilities of customization are pretty endless. So as we do the holidays, I really do want to show all of the changes I make to my town over time. I hope I can make something really special. Because quite frankly, I've been playing New Leaf for 6.5 years? Almost 7 years now. So, I am going to be working at this town for a very, very long time. So we have a lot of things to donate. Again, Blather's dialogue can take a very long time to get through, so I am going to show it. But I'm not going to attempt to read all of it because, to be perfectly honest, these long recording sessions and also streams tend to kind of mess up my ability to, like, speak. If I speak too much, my, like, throat starts to hurt and everything. So, for the sake of myself, I am not going to try to, audibly read all of Blather's many tangents about different items that we're about to donate. Can we not go in bulk? Because that would be really nice. So, to go over some things, because I was talking about Blather's and Able Sisters, a couple characters are actually missing as far as we can tell from the base game. These include Rover, who obviously normally is the character you first see and introduces you to the world. Because the post office is combined with the airport, it doesn't seem like Pelly, Phyllis, and Pete are here. Which is kind of odd, because they've been here since the beginning of the franchise. And there's no sign of retail, apparently, from what I can gather. So, a couple notable characters seem to be missing. But Animal Crossing is such a long game. I guess there's still hope that they'll someday be added in. Like I've said before, New Leaf Welcome Amiibo added a ton of features. So there's hope that as they add more updates for the holidays and just other features, that they'll include some more characters, more businesses, more things to see and do. For example, I actually wouldn't be surprised if we ended up getting some characters running events that previously weren't seen. For example, like, you can't reset the game. There's autosaves, so there's no more Mr. Resetti, as far as we know, as far as people know from what has been played so far based on reviews. I wouldn't be surprised if, for example, in the US version, because Groundhog Day, if they add back Mr. Resetti, then, because normally in Animal Crossing, Mr. Resetti is kind of their Groundhog substitute, because there are no Groundhog characters, so they have to go for a mole instead. Again, I'm also curious to see how the whole update thing works when it comes to regional holidays, because, for example, the US would have like Groundhog Day. Japan would have a very different holiday. A New Leaf, there's an event where you basically throw beans at people based on a traditional Japanese festival. And I think it's also in February, like February 2nd. So it'd be like these two holidays, because they're both kind of like, you know, beginning of spring type holidays. Would they add both of them in? Like, would they have separate patch data for each region? Because that's kind of weird. That'd be kind of weird to have different versions get different holidays through patches, or would they just add all of them in? So there's a lot of questions that I have about the long-term support for Animal Crossing. I honestly think it is going to have long-term support because Animal Crossing sells super well worldwide, specifically Japan, but also well in the rest of the world, and for a variety of reasons, people expect New Horizons to be basically, yes, huzzah, hurrah! We have acquired the number of specimens required. My feathers, I'm at a loss for words. Never would I have imagined we could reach our donation goal on this, my very first day on the island. The generosity that made this possible, the passion, I am humbled by the spirit of Cobalt. Now we can submit our application to build a proper museum. Oh my, I must make haste and prepare for the museum opening. There's so much to do, Hooty Hoo. Thank you so very much. Museum construction is about to begin, and thus I cannot accept new donations at this time. However, requests for fossil appraisals are still most welcome. I won't be here tomorrow due to the construction, so if you have fossils for me to assess, come by today. Great. So I still have a stack of items to donate. And I guess I have to wait till tomorrow, not even tomorrow, the day after to donate. So that's gonna be fun. This little stack of different items is gonna stay, I guess. Also showing off still returns. But yeah. It is projected because of like how popular the Switch is, and yeah, a variety of factors. You know, install base, pure hype level, review scores, timing of release, and so on, that this could be like the biggest Animal Crossing release ever. So I fully expect them to really go crazy with long-term support. I don't think this is gonna be a game where they release it, do a couple patches, and then call it there. I think, if I had to guess, again, I have no insider information, and thus this is entirely conjecture, I think they're gonna be supporting this game for a very long time. And I hope they do, because, again, if it's not obvious, I really like Animal Crossing. So having them go the full, going the extra mile to making this the greatest Animal Crossing ever would be greatly appreciated by me. I really want them to just make the best game possible, and while this game has amazing reviews, I'm enjoying the heck out of it so far. I'll fully admit that reading certain fan-favorite characters based on early reviews seem to be missing is a little disappointing. So hopefully eventually they add everyone in. I'd like to see that. But for the time being, I'm still having a great time, for the record. Again, I played for many hours after that initial recording session. The message on the bottle was actually taunting me all day yesterday because of not being able to interact with it because I wanted to save it for the video. Yeah, I don't... Wait, there's a pier? when did this get here? I don't remember that being there before. I didn't really comb this part of the island though, so not too surprising. But as I was saying, it's definitely great. Like, I'm enjoying the heck out of this game, but I do really hope they take the time to really flesh out the game and really make it a game that's like truly special, and you know, that people will be playing for many years to come. I mean, even if they don't patch the game, I know I will be playing it personally for a very long time because I really like Animal Crossing. Again, shouldn't really be a surprise at this point. Where did that go? Like, where is this? Like, the perspective was really screwy there. I think it was because it was going up. It was basically out of view. That's cute. So, I guess... I'm not really a fan of the color, but it is cute. We're not really getting good fashion, which is why I'm like, I really wish the Able Sisters would move in. Because I'm not really digging the fashion so far. So I have a theory going into tomorrow, that if we basically, because people are going to be moving in, hopefully, I have a theory that they'll have to come to Nook, because they said, hey, who do we talk to? And we were like, yeah, go talk to Tom Nook. Maybe tomorrow, if we visit, there'll be the people we met today, and, you know, that's how we help them move in, because we still have to do the whole placing tents, routine. And I'm also making a decision on the fly, because quite frankly, we've done all that we have to do, but I almost want to do one more session just because I'm enjoying this game so much. Just because, but again, I don't know how much else I can really show today because I have maxed out the museum effectively. For now, that's gonna be under construction tomorrow, it sounds like. Again, still have not located this mystery visitor that Pierce mentioned. I hope I didn't just misunderstand what he was saying this entire time. But I'll keep an eye out. There's one thing I'm trying to decide how to show, which is a character that only comes out at night. And since I'm recording this in the afternoon and it syncs up to real time, I'm not sure how to accurately show this. You can change the clock, but for this Let's Play, I kind of want to play as much as I can without changing time. Just to get kind of the true Animal Crossing experience. I think I might do one more session, or one more video in the session, just going around, checking on our town, talking to everyone, and, so yeah, thank you for watching, and next time, I'll be doing more exploration on March 21st, so thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more Animal Crossing New Horizons.